And you are
reasonability
making sense, Rod.
a lot. Rose, your reasonability is poor. And I wish your reasonability was as broad as your back.
Alright, so the whole Jabass situation is honestly overwhelming and it shows the levels people will go. Rosealee and Roger goes head to head, not an argument, but an agree to disagree moment where Rosealee is firmly against Jabass while Roger defends him. Let's get into it.
To go and prove to you guys that will be even more evidence to show if I have something there or not, or if people is
You're
fabricating
not
story.
listening. You're not listening, Roger.
You're so stupid.
No, Roger, you're not listening. You're not
You're not
listening.
making sense. What am I doing?
And
Talking?
you are? And what you are? Remember, we're not quarreling, Roger, because we don't know Jabass no way now.
We're not quarreling. We're not quarreling. We're not
that across the board. We're not arguing.
We're not arguing.
Either.
No,
we're not
it's not.
argue.
It's
Let
not.
it on the board part. We're not argue. We're
No,
not
our
speak.
people, for the reference, we not fight, we are talk, and we have our own opinion. We not agree, and we agree to disagree. We agree to disagree. But Rose is not making sense. Rose reasonability
And you are making sense, Rod.
a lot. Rose, your reasonability is poor. And I wish your reasonability was as broad as your back. Because your reasonability is very poor.
Thanks, Chad. Chad, thanks. Thank you so much, Chad. Hey.
Honestly, your reasonability is poor. It is. Because you're gonna ask, you know why your reasonability is poor? You're gonna ask, why would I go to station if something is not true? If people saying that I've been arrested for something, you don't think when I go to station they have a record? If people saying that I stabbed somebody and CIB have the evidence, the object used, you don't think it's the right thing to go to give people clarity and let them see and know? You don't think that's the right thing?
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Ask question that makes sense.
Okay.
Don't ask me question that don't make sense. Please. Because you only make it worse by yourself.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can.
Okay. That incident, we are talking about screwdriver and all of them, something there. Who's a skyline man? So somebody very when she says so. Okay.
I'm telling you.
Let us skip that.
You wasn't there. They were asking for you and them say you're asleep. When she said that, you never under the live.
Okay. I was never there.
You wasn't there. It was she, the man with the broken nose and TikTok lawyer. And I got under the live. You wasn't there.
Okay, can I say something now?
Yes, ma'am.
When him get locked up, him sister by him father's side, the university girl, where was that lockup occur? Don't got the session no matter every minute?
I don't understand what you're saying. Of my knowledge, he has been arrested once for this type of situation.
Twice.
Elaborate. I'm asking for your elaborate. Can you educate me? Can you educate me? Can you educate me? Can you educate me? Say educate me. Educate me.
That's some bullshit.
Please educate me, because you cannot say it twice and we don't know. Educate me. When and when? For whom and whom?
Guys, begging to
let us know. Educate me. You cannot say things about people without elaborating for people to understand.
About Pinky. Why the case to told?
No, you know about it. So I'm asking.
So, yes. You speak something for something you don't know.
Yeah, no, you know. So I'm asking you to educate me.
You can't tell, listen.
You wasn't. You can't speak on you're talking shit.
Alright, don't
you're talking shit. You just said, I'm speaking on something I don't know about. I never told you I know about. I never told you I know about 2 cases.
And try.
Or am I speaking on something I don't know about? I've never told you that I've heard that Jabass has 2 cases. So am I speaking about that? I've never heard about Pinky. So how am I speaking about that? Please. You're not speaking with sense. You're not. All the that's what I know.
Well, you are saying about the public. I don't know about that. More about what you research or what you know.
Me know
So you can say,
una
okay, he was locked up in 2015
me know not try fix.
for grape and
Me
gun.
know. Since me no know, me know then no. Since you
And
know.
that we work with. You
Nobody
can't
has to
speak about
know.
something you don't know.
Nobody has to know
Alright,
Rose.
see
Make
those
you
things
know.
I just say.
Since nobody no know,
Peter
make
Gay is
we
a lie. Let
know.
us throw out Peter Gay out of the back bucket.
Rose make we know. Tell we. Cause we no know. Nobody under
See
me
those
chat no
say
know.
Peter Gay a
You
lie. Let
know.
us throw it out of the bucket.
You alone
One to
know. So you
him
make we
sister
know.
when grape. No. And
Me
it
want make we
get locked
know.
up in a Kingston. When no got a police, what him no go back, half a three police go ask them about him blood clot name.
And that me a ask you. And that me a ask you. Me a say since we no know, make we know. Nothing way you talk about nobody no know. So all you alone want know.
Guys, we can't snipe.
All you alone want know. And if you go bring down somebody and you know something, you have to talk it.
We
You can't
can't
say no,
snipe. No, look,
do
we
not
can't snipe a
research.
blood
What
clot.
kind of research you gonna send we gonna do? When the blood clot we are gonna find it. Why you
We
not bring it
can't
come put it
snipe
on the
chat.
platform? Why you not gonna put it on the platform? Bring it, come put it up here. Cause since you not try get rid of the man, bring it and come put it.
We
Una say
can't
it's fake,
snipe.
not send we for go look. Where the blood clot go look. We not gonna open up Pandora box.
We can't
We not
snipe.
for no clean and no air stock. Say if you not have something upon somebody, and
Because
not
me and
bring
you
him
know so
down,
the boy get locked up
bring
and
it
charged with
come.
the same story. Me
Bring
say
it
that already.
come.
He was locked up and charged and the case he throw with it. So if somebody lock up and charge and the case throw away, why are you defending him?
Bring it come.
It's crazy.
Bring
See
it
you
come.
thank you, Miguel. If you say
Lock up for what?
me know some
Lock up for
person get locked up
what?
already for gun,
Lock up for
why
what?
me go come?
Lock up for
Why me go
what?
come when me hear some bad
Lock
gun
up for
pass somebody? Why me
what?
go come defend
Lock
him
up
and if he
for
get locked up
what?
fit already?
Lock up for what? Lock up for
When you
what?
not get to understand, say,
Lock
if
up
you not
for
put your
what?
name more than Carl, nobody
Lock
can
up
just get
for
up
what?
and make up false
Lock up for
accusation for
what?
you. But
Rosalie,
it's
make
okay,
up and
let
make
us
up things
play.
from people and say things about people
Thank
and
you,
you know it's
chat.
not true. Rosalie, get up and say things about people and you know it's not true.
See you, thank you for the good gallery.
You get up and
The
say things
party
about
and
me and it's not true. And
thank
me
you,
I say things
baby.
about you not true. So what you say? What you say? You're not making sense. You know you should come to me. Cause me, I gonna make you no look like liar. And
First
people are gonna
super
sit
chat.
down and lie. You should come to me cause me I gonna show up. At that.
But you're not show up nobody.
Me I shown up.
You're not show up you're not show up nobody, Roger. Show up why I never get locked up, but I never show up. If you not do it in our first place, not at all, him should get locked up, not at all, and that's if I got show up. If you never do it in our first place, him should get locked up, not at all. Him
That
should
makes
get locked
sense,
up,
Rosalie.
not at all. And that's
That's
if
a
I got
dumb
show up.
statement. That is a dumb statement. People get locked up for all things what them not do.
That's true.
Man get locked up for all murder and they're
That's
prison for murder
true.
where them never did. So
That's
that's a
true.
dumb statement. That's a dumb
That's true.
statement. That a fuckery, I say.
Well,
That alone, that
I want,
alone where you say
I
people know you're
two things me
stupid.
no sentence you. Prove an eyewitness of them two things I no sentence you. Prove an eyewitness.
I don't
Because
have
somebody
none.
say when day.
I don't have none. I don't have nobody we see him. Cause everybody dead. I don't have no blood clot proof. So that means you kill your own blood clot self. Him rape Peter Gay. I don't know eyewitness.
We're not talking
Everybody
about Peter Gay anymore, Roger. We're talking about his sister.
him rape
We leave
Peter Gay and
Peter
I
Gay.
have no
We
proof.
left Peter Gay
You
long time. Leave Peter Gay's story.
you
Gone
have
to
to
his
move from
sister.
Peter Gay. You have to move from Peter Gay because he does a try bring down Jabass.
No! Bring
I
him
will
down
prove
with
to
my
you, sir.
sister.
We
You
prove to
crazy,
you, sir.
Roger. You
We prove to
crazy.
you, sir, Peter Gay a
Nice
liar.
up some rose, yeah.
We prove to you, sir, you and Peter Gay story make up. So you try something else. I can't deal with too much things at once. You risk my brain.
Yeah, no, you can't do the truth.
You risk my brain.
Because if
You
Peter
risk
Gay's
my brain.
story make up, him sister story make up as well, that you try tell we. That only
Come on,
somebody can make up one story about you, so.
so
Guys,
it's
we need
not.
some more
So
roses.
the big issue is not about
Guys,
Peter
send the
Gay
rose them
anymore.
now.
It's his sister
Send the
now.
rose them. We need 10
So
more
it's
persons with
not
that
about Peter
rose.
Gay again, right? And about Peter Gay again. About him sister now. When it is going to stop? When them prove and say the sister wrong, one I gonna say, oh, next is a man. Eh? Uno for go on, man. Blood
Chat
clot
well look some
arrest.
on the board. See you,
Uno for
thank you, my
rest, man.
baby.
Uno for blood clot rest. Uno for rest.
Triple
Uno
chat.
for And that is
Guys,
honesty,
use
you
it
know.
times 3. Him say
One
about
of
lock up, make him go sue me. May I wait? Triple chat, me not have no gloves. Triple chat.
Honestly speaking, would want one lawsuit slap you,
Chat,
but him
triple.
can, sue you. You put up him picture. You put
Guys,
up
I'm
him
gonna use
picture.
the times 3, yeah.
You defamate him
Guys, triple
character. You
yard
put up him
chat. Him
picture.
say I'm gonna
So
sue me, may I wait?
you can be sued. You defamate him
Guys, I'm gonna
character.
make
And
this up on the times
you
3.
put up him picture. So you can be sued. So
Guys, you know how more money gone?
remember me tell you. Because everything what you say, a word
Because
of
Peter get a tell lie and sister tell lie
everything what
and
you
Peter
say,
tell lie and guess
no know what
guess
you
a
are
liar.
saying. You never
But I
did
tell
it.
lie upon poor
No
Jabass.
know what you are
So
saying, you
nothing no
never
go
did
so.
it.
Him is so
And you put up
innocent.
a
Wait,
man
let me see.
picture and you have said that him can sue you. And if your chat can tell you that, if them know the
Let
law,
us see, Roger.
them can, if them smart. But who do want him sue you? Come I want him take out your look of money. You mad?
You want him sue me?
Well, since you
Me
want him sue
want
you,
him sue me.
well, I want him sue your blood clot to
Me
dead.
want him sue me.
Since I want him sue you, I want him sue your
Me
blood
want him
clot.
sue me. Me still a wait. Him the same I got Peter Champion today. Make him go on.
I want him sue your blood clot too.
Him sue me.
And you say you want him sue you, so I want him
Yeah.
sue your blood clot. I want him sue you.
Me still a wait. Cause me and you know him not go nowhere.
And that's what you think. Me no know
Me
that.
and you know him not going away.
I
bet
don't know
you. How
nothing.
much you have to lose?
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything. I don't know. I can't speak for Jabass. So when you get a cease and desist letter under your blood clot, I hope you follow it.
Cease and desist letter is not to call your name. That is not that mean what?
Me say when you get a cease and desist letter,
Cease and
you
desist
take
is
that.
not to call your name.
And then after that, you get the lawsuit under your blood clot.
What kind of lawsuit that?
What you mean by lawsuit? You defamate the man
What
character.
kind of lawsuit? If you go on a circuit with it. Can't
You
do a circuit.
defamate the man character.
Me will
You
get
can't.
locked up for rape how much in 2 times? And gone?
You defamate the man character.
Me can't defamate somebody character will get locked up 2 times for got rape and gone?
The people them
That
are
is
under your
crazy.
chat. The people them
Me,
are under
I
your chat.
definite your character for public information. Roger, you know, you're a bright student, or you don't know that.
The people them
Me, I
under.
definite your character. Me, I definite your character for public information.
Rose, yes, your son real stupid.
Roger, I want to go hear about this thing about Jabass.
Yes, your son real stupid. That me know.
Me?
I mean, I know. And obviously, you need to call a liar, make them give some
Me not call no blood clot, like I know him more.
You need to know the law.
Alright, that's some here. The girl talk her story already.
All of the people them are under your chat, where blood clot talk and a boots you. It look like
Roger,
them.
I dare you to
fucking
send
shit.
Jabass to make me get a cease and desist letter.
Them not show, them not know shit. Them not know shit. Them not know shit.
Nobody else not type because I will marry tell them sub the live and everybody go want to play $5 for sub. So nobody not talk shit.
Understand, Rose. I can't beat you. Anything you feel, you feel. Mum is the word.
Me away from the cease and desist letter.
Mum is the word and parapinta is the game. But we know you
And that
lie.
me said to Roger, so me away from the seat and the seat letter. Me away from the sue. I know me can't see it.
I know so it go. You not get sued in a one day.
Oh?
I know so the procedure go, baby. Him not talk it yesterday and then you just waiting him there today. I know so the procedure go. So let me tell you, it's a procedure. Okay? So let them inform you of that.
I don't care. So them gonna inform me not question about that. If me did care, me that's long ask question about it. Me not give 2 fuck as Jabass can do shit. Because him know him guilty of all blood clot trace. That's why I'm have you to defend him. 22 rows.
But him have me for defend him and you for bring him down. Because you don't know nothing about Jabass. You say you got
anything when me hear me I say it.
That means say you try bring him down. I tell you it's all about to bring
hear
down.
me I say like what anything them say about me I say it.
It's
And when
just
the
a
girl
bring
call
down.
my phone and tell me when me call
Why
her
your
and she tell me
phone?
things them me I
Why
repeat
your
what she
phone?
said.
Where did she get your number from?
Okay.
Where did she get your number? Where did she get your number? Where did she get your number?
I sent it to her.
Why
I sent
your
it to
phone?
her.
Why your phone? Why your phone? Why she send it to you? Why she
Why
sent it
reach
to you?
over your, why your life? Why reach over your
He
life?
never reached out my life. He never
He
remember
was
me
on
and
your
you.
live.
Remember me and
He
you
was on
first.
your live. He was in your
Remember
chat.
when I started to talk about the Jabass situation.
When him not station is them the
Remember, remember. I know when Jabass.
guys.
When I started talking about Jabass situation, remember me and you did not talk about it. When me I
Triple
talk about
chat.
Jabass, when me did I talk about Jabass situation, why you talk, who me did I talk about it? Me and you. All
This whole situation is so overwhelming to me, and it really shows just how far people will go when they start believing their own lies. We're dealing with pathological liars. Rosalie is so stuck on this Peter Gay story, but honestly, the story makes not one sense. Not one sense, and only people who are sensible will figure that out. So if you believe otherwise, then that's fine. Peter Gay is claiming that Jabass assaulted her 10 years ago when she was 15. She said it was a serious attempt, and her story, it keeps changing. Her stories keep changing. But from the first voice note I listened, there was so many charges that could have taken place. Attempted unalive, serious assault, wounding with intent, and so much more. She said Jabass stabbed her with a screwdriver and left it in her, right? She claimed she had surgery, it was reported, and the case got bought out by Jabass. Then she changed her tune. No, her mother didn't report it because Jabass threatened them. So which one is it? And I think there's some others. I'm just hearing all type of narratives that she said her and the whole posse behind of her, they are not sticking to one story. Their stories are all over the place. Now, Peter Gay, that this can happen, no, but it just sounds so generic. You were 15 on the 10 years ago. You were going to school on a Monday. It just sounds so default. It really sounds default, to be honest. You were a minor. You said it got in the hands of the police. If that's true, how was Jabass able to buy it out? You said it was gruesome, hospital and all. So where's the medical documents from back then? You waited 10 years to speak out. I always say you cannot blame a victim for how long they wait to speak out. Whenever they feel fit to speak out, they speak out. But Peter Gay's situation specifically makes absolutely no sense, because Jabass got charged for a completely different situation involving his stepsister in 2023. Wasn't that the most fitting time to speak? Wasn't that your cue to speak up? To me, that was the best time to speak up. And a lot of you guys are based in this, are all the allegations being made now, all the 9 cases, well, not cases, but situations that these people have come up with. You guys are believing it just because of the situation in 2023. Now, while I cannot say much on that situation because it is the only situation that has been brought before the court, and me can't say so and so and so and so, like how me can say I don't believe Peter Gay or the other situations. No, the stepsister one is a total different situation because it was brought before the court. It was brought before the court. I believe it was thrown out because it was completely out of malice. The situation was completely out of malice, or that was what the report said. But I cannot speak on it like how I'm going to speak on Peter Gay's situation. Back to Peter Gay. You waited until 2 days ago after Jabass and Rosealee had an argument to go on her live to make your claims. And not in 2023 when Jabass upon the big TV stations reported that he was arrested because of doing this to his stepsister. That was the most fitting time to speak out. Why no? Why you go to those people? Why those people? What a Batman and a big wheel can do for you? What about what the whole heap of Batman name and the people who are overseas and a wannabe lawyer? What can they do for you that the police couldn't do? Make it make sense. Not to mention, you say you still have the same screwdriver that he attacked you with he attacked you with 10 years ago. What? What? If that was real evidence, shouldn't it be in the hands of the police, not sitting in your house waiting to go viral? You even posted some reports, but it wasn't anything about assault. It mentioned salmonella. What does that have to do with your claims? You went on those people live showing scars. Anybody can have scars, showing messages, but anyone can type and send messages, threatening messages from random numbers like that. Anyone can do that, especially those type of people that you associated with. This whole thing is word of mouth with no solid proof, and it is just making the situation even more messy. Macy, or whatever the stuff up nose Batman name. He was on live saying Peter Gay brought all the evidence, which I haven't seen one solid evidence that Peter Gay brought forth. Why cannot Jabass prove himself? How can he prove himself against gRape cases from 10 years ago? How can he prove himself? I am curious. He went to the police station. He asked his community. He did all of those things. How else can he prove himself that he did not sexually assault a girl? How? I am honestly curious. And then here's the funny thing. Then they are saying they relocated the victim. They meaning Rosealee, Sky Diamond, TikTok lawyer. They are saying that they relocated the victim. Put her into hiding. What is this a witness protection movie? And they are even making GoFundMe so they can buy groceries. Like, wasn't this victim eating 10 years ago? This is all a money-making scheme. You guys aren't making any sense. All of this is way too convenient. Now Rosealee is claiming Jabass won't sue her and that he's bluffing. Sister, I hope he hit you with a cease and desist and actually follows through with it. Because Rosealee, you are loud and wrong. Rosealee needs to be taught a lesson. She's so quick to wish deportation on people. Maybe it's time Rosealee go back to her habitat. I go downtown last week, I'm going to say not a solar cell peanut. Because Rosealee is not, the internet is not doing her any good. She's abusing her access to the public. And those in the US, I pray on to get taught a lesson. I pray you guys get taught a lesson. As I said with the stepsister case, I cannot say too much about that because that is the only one that actually went through the proper legal channels. Even one that, according to the report, charges might have been based on malice. Let's not pretend like real allegations don't deserve justice. But real justice does not come from TikTok lives. It comes from courtrooms, evidence, and the truth. This whole scandal is giving clout chasing. I just hope lessons are learned because right now the internet is turning into a court with no judge, no proof, just claims out of disagreements that is and fallout between friends, and that's dangerous. That is dangerous. So let's see how this plays out. I hope Jabass follow through with all these claims that he's going to sue because these people need to be taught a lesson. And even if Jabass don't do it, they can continue picking trouble with people. Because I promise you, the internet is not a safe place. The internet is not a safe place. Guys, if you've reached this far, big up on yourself.